I whipped him in the ass. Shock. I whipped him in the ass. I'm a horse trainer. I trained horses in Cuba, Transylvania, Prussia, Ukraine, Czechoslovakia, Venezuela, and now I offer my services here in America. Shock knows how to get the horse to obey the commands of the man. How? I whip the shit out of his ass. This is so the horse knows that Shock is not playing games. Once you get whipped enough times, right in the ass. I whipped him in the ass. It starts by training first the owner of the horse, by whipping him in the ass. Then you're most likely to understand how to follow orders or get whipped in the ass. As the world-renowned horse trainer, I started training horses when I was simply a tiny toddler. Horse trainer of the stars. I trained all the best horses you see in Hollywood. Seabiscuit, Mr. Ed. I trained them. I whipped them in the ass. Hey there, Shock Pierre here. I'm the horse trainer of the stars. I've trained all of Hollywood's best horses by whipping them right in the ass. Jacques Pierre Rasputin here, the horse trainer for Hollywood. I get my success from a simple fundamental principle of discipline. I will whip the horse in the ass. My secret to training these horses is to strictly adhere to the principles of discipline. I whip them in the ass. The horse trainer for Hollywood. I whipped him in the ass. I come from Transylvania, where my father had a stable. I learned how to care for the horses and how to whip them in the ass. I migrated to Cuba for work. I got a job as a referee for a horse gang rumble. For those who don't know what a horse gang rumble is, it's a very lucrative spectator sport in Cuba, popular amongst the locals. A horse gang rumble is when a pack of horses that live, eat, and train together form an alliance. They take on a rival pack of horses who also have bonded. Once the rumble commences, the horses will begin to chase after each other and kick each other in the head to kill one another. Whoever's gang has the surviving members wins. The gang who's been murdered and eradicated obviously loses. As the referee for the horse gang rumble, it was my job to make sure I pat them down before the gang fight. Make sure that they don't have any switchblades hidden into their horseshoes right on the hoof. Sometimes they would hide a knife or a dagger inside of their anus. I would check every cavity of the horse to make sure there was no hidden blades. Of course, the horses would get sneaky, of course. They started to hide the daggers in such a way that they used compartments and spring-loaded action to reveal them. One kick of the hoof, and the horseshoe would spring out and turn into its own hook dagger. Then, right before the rumble, after I've patted them down and checked every cavity for blades, each trainer would break out their own best Colombian cocaine. They would get the horses all geeked and jacked up, ready to fight. I would sample the cocaine before each bout to make sure it was pure cocaine and not laced with things like PCP or Flakka, which would give the horses an advantage. After an entire pack of horses was murdered and left there, I would declare the winner. The bookies would pay out, and then we would leave. Typically this would be done under an overpass. We always left the corpses for the vultures and the homeless to eat off of. It was our way of giving back. Then, that's when Hollywood called. I became the horse trainer for Seabiscuit. That bitch. Fuck Seabiscuit. I became the horse trainer for Seabiscuit. I told Seabiscuit, do as I say, and you will be fine. But if you'll listen to me, Seabiscuit, well then, you're going to hear me a lot better with an extra fucking hole in your head. I'll make you a new ear, fucking sea bitch. It didn't take long for Seabiscuit to respond to my commands. About a half a pack of cigarettes I put out on her. Whooped her in the ass. Maybe only a week. And threatened her with my gun. 2. And I threatened her with the gun a mere 4 or 5 times. I only had to shoot the horse once. I was already well trained. Mr. Ed, I worked with him. Whooped his ass to death. That's why you don't hear about him no more. Around Hollywood, we now call him Mr. Dead. Of course. I'll whoop your ass, motherfucker.